Hey everybody, it's Chris from Red Raccoon coming to you tonight with a very special preview of the new Fantasy Flight game, Star Wars Outer Rim. This is a game of bounty hunters, mercenaries, and smugglers for 1 to 4 players, coming out later this year. Designed by Corey Knixa and Tony Fanchi, who you might have seen on the live stream for it last week on Fantasy Flight. This is one of 3 known open copies in the entire universe. I got this as a demo team member at Adepticon last week. There's one at the headquarters, and there is another one that is with the other demo team member that's going back up to work at Star Wars Celebration next week. So we've got special permission to give you some preview content here. And this game's already been played several times, so instead of doing an unboxing video, we're just going to kind of show you what's in the box here. So here's what's in Star Wars Outer Rim. Very nice setup. We've got our space line, which is the outer rim, obviously, that you'll travel along. The different planet tiles are completely customizable, so you can put those in any order you want. Right now I've got them in the suggested setup for the starter, your first game that you're going to play. You've got different contacts you can meet around the galaxy at different planets, so you're going to have to go and see who they are. You've got encounters that you can do at the planets and encounters at nav points. We have a databank deck that holds everything for all of the contacts, for some of the encounters, and for a lot of these job cards that you'll do throughout the galaxy. So we have a market deck here as well. Of course, we've got our credits here. What would a Star Wars game be without Imperial credits to earn? We've got damage counters and some other counters here for your personal goals. The dice included in the game are X-Wing dice, and they're gold in color. I've been told that's something special because those were only available at Worlds, but they are exactly X-Wing dice. They have focus, hits, and crits in all the right places. We have a market that you'll buy different gear from. We've got ships. Of course, you start with a starter ship here, which you might be able to tell is Anakin's ship from the Clone Wars cartoon, his little rigger. But then, of course, you can get everything up to, of course, your favorite ships, the Millennium Falcon, or Boba Fett's Fire Spray, Patrol Craft Slave 1. So everything in between there. There are 8 playable characters in the base game. So there's Han Solo and Boba Fett and Lando Calrissian, all your favorite smugglers and mercenaries, Jyn Erso from Rogue One, Bosk and IG-88, and then a couple extended universe characters, Dr. Aphra from the comics, and Ketsu Ono from the Rebels cartoon. And they all have their own ships that are available in the game. You have a market deck that on your turn, you can buy 1 card from the market deck. And of course, we have ships. We have different gear that can be either ship mods or personal gear that you can put in your slots here. We've got also cargo, so there's illegal cargo and legal cargo. Illegal cargo is a little harder to deliver in places and earns you fame. The name of the game is Fame. You want to become the most famous, so you've got a fame tracker here on your character board. The full game is 10 fame, an epic game is 12, although you can set the fame counter for anything you like to make it as long as you like. So we've got jobs that you can do. Most of those jobs will earn you fame and credits. We've got bounties that you can take. Of course, you know, it's an Outer Rim game, so you have to have bounties that you can pursue as Boba Fett or IG-88 or Bosk or any of the characters. You can do whatever you want. It's a sandbox game. You can go out and do whatever you want in the galaxy. And then we have luxury goods. So this deck is kind of a wild deck. It has everything from ship mods to crew to special bounties and special jobs that you can do in that deck. And there'll also be patrols that are patrolling the galaxy for 4 factions. You have your faction reputation here on your player board. So there's Hutts, Syndicate, Imperials, and Rebels. And those are either positive, negative, or neutral. You don't have to worry about if you can see them. You probably can't see them on the camera, but when I first looked at this, there were all these little increment lines, and I thought you had to worry about which increment line you were at. But that's not the case. They're either positive, negative, or neutral. So you've got your character cards as well, and your characters have strength and health and a special ability, and both your characters and any of your upgraded ships have a special goal. that they're trying to achieve, and if you achieve your special goal, then you'll flip them over. They'll get a new special ability, and you'll gain fame for that as well. So lots of fame, lots of fun stuff to do throughout the galaxy. Lando, IG-88. I've been waiting for a good sandbox game like this that actually comes in at about 3 hours. I've played a lot of Zaya Legends of a Drift System, which is another space sandbox game, but that game, you can spend the better part of a day playing that one. So this kind of condenses that space sandbox feel down into a few hours, which is a really nice, fun time frame for a good Saturday evening with a couple beers and some of your friends that you want to chase around the galaxy. So this is Outer Rim, Star Wars Outer Rim rather, from Fantasy Flight Games, coming out later this year. And this preview's been done in conjunction with Cardboard Console, the YouTube channel. There'll be a playthrough video coming out there soon, within the next day or two, so watch for that. And check out my written review on Board Game Geek. It's the only one that's out there right now, so check out the Outer Rim entry on Board Game Geek. Thank you for watching. Thank you to Fantasy Flight Games for letting us bring the copy home so we could do a little bit of content and get you guys some previews in that. Everybody have a great night.